How y'all guys doing today? We got Redwood of Redwood Beats in here. This man is he does it all. I mean, he's a creative, producer, artist. He also does like artist management as well.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, man.
Redwood Beats, or Redwood, from Redwood Beats. Pretty much been doing this a long time now. Work with a lot of different artists in the game, producers, entertainers, musicians, the whole nine. So that's pretty much it, man.
Okay. So when did you start your career within the music industry?
Man, I've been doing music for so long, man. It started when I was young. I did it for a little bit. Then it grew a little bit and more in high school. But I also played football, so it was kind of that, you know what I'm saying, do I want to play football or do I want to do music? But it was some people that really, in high school, that really influenced me to do it more and more, you know. So that's when I started doing music. So recently a guy named C Woods, you know what I'm saying, we worked together. He reached out to me, we talked, and he was like, man, you got it, talent, man, just do it, you know what I'm saying. Ever since then, I started doing music. So I started this label, probably want to say 2 years ago. I was in a Red studio, me and Red was talking, and one thing led to another, and I just, you know, had this vision, and that's where it came.
Okay. So it went from a Red studio to Redwood Beats.
To Redwood Beats, yeah.
Okay.
Well, my name was already Redwood Beats, man. I'm from Studewood, so they used to call me.
Don't know where Studewood in Houston.
It's on the north side. It's between Acres Home, Homestead over there on the north side. But they used to call me Red from Studewood, so you know, as I started moving around, it became like Redwood. You know what I'm saying? So by doing that, you know what I'm saying, it was just like perfect name, and then I started doing beats, so that's how I got the name. So. You know, that's how I go from there. So I was in Red Studio. We was recording. Me, C Woods. I think Lil Brent was in there. There was some more people in there. I was putting together my first single. So I was reaching out to all these different artists, letting them know my vision, and they was on board. And they was like, "All right, man, let's do it." So that's how the first wave came. You know what I'm saying? I had a few artists, GME Game, Quano, Antho. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, man. It was a few. So that's how that whole little movement started. So ever since then, it's been a movement, and we just kept pushing and pushing and pushing.
Okay. So for those who don't know, currently, what have been some of the moves that you've been making?
Like in the industry, or
in the industry within your career. I know you work with a couple of different studios.
I work with a couple of different studios. It started with Red, and then I migrated to start doing my own thing at A Red Studios. Then I started doing my own little thing. I got with Wayne Street. Me and a guy named Quincy Cole became partners, and we started doing Wayne Street. You know what I'm saying? We started getting this going. It's been going great. We're going on our 4th studio right now. And it's been going good, man. We just been grinding. We got, you know, a lot of different stuff and coming up, man. I don't want to leak too much information, but we had some big time people come through the studio. Gospel, rap. I had Yella. I work with Yella. I work with a lot of big time people. Church wise, I work with Nephew Tommy. Just a few, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta put in work. Don't want to put too much out there.
It's good though. I mean, it sounds like you have a real diverse genre of artists that you work with.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm sure keeps you fresh working in the music industry.
Oh yeah.
Working with different people, so you're not just in one space like some producers that only work with like artists who do trap music. Or, you know, do the gospel street rap.
Oh yeah.
You know, like they only have like so much.
Well, I don't want to look at it like, you know, I don't want to keep myself in one box. You know, music is music. You know, I love country. I love hip hop. I love rap. You know, I love it all. You know, gospel. I just feel like I don't want to just isolate myself in just this one box. You know, I feel like music is music. You know, you listen to it for a reason, to get away, or whatever you're listening to it for. You know, it's just that release. You know what I'm saying? Working with these different artists and stuff, man. It's at the end of the day, everybody have the same common goal. You know what I'm saying? Rap, country, gospel, everybody still had that same common goal. So it's easy.
I feel that. Okay, so I mean, you say currently you're working with Wayne Street Live. You've been working with some great gospel artists like Nephew Tommy. You also been working with some hip hop artists like Antho, Quando. So as far as helping artists develop and knowing that you do artist management, what is it like to be in that space for people who aren't familiar or who would like to get into that particular career?
So it's you got to have that drive and that purpose. I say, you know, when I started doing music, it was like, man, I don't want to be rich. I'm just gonna grind and grind. But after a while, man, when you sit back and you start actually loving the music and loving the friendships and the vibes that's around you, man, so it becomes fun. And by doing this, you know, I work, you know, you have to have that purpose, you know what I'm saying? So when I talk to these, like with the record label, I got Trey Groove, I got Destiny V, got some more people that's joining. But it's about getting, you know, something out of each artist, something different out of each artist, and knowing your artist. You know, a lot of people can't work with certain artists, so by having these artists under the label, man, it feels good to get them to point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've seen other people that been there, and it's amazing on me giving a good feeling on how they progressing through their career.
Okay. So, is there? I know you don't like to put yourself in a box. You don't like to limit yourself, but how many hats do you wear, and what's the ultimate goal for Redwood Beats, being that you are in all of these spaces?
My goal is for Redwood Beats to have a name, not just in the States, just worldwide. We have so many different things that we working on, from documentaries to schools to projects, and it's the box opens so wide. You know, we just don't want to be, you know, I don't want Redwood Beats to be something that's just a hip hop label. You know, I have a lot of different artists that come through and we work with, and it's just, you know, about growth. It's a movement. I feel like I'm from the hood. A lot of other kids from the hood, they just don't have that get out. You know, they don't know how to get out. They don't know. They never had a father figure. They never had anybody to say, you know, you can't do it that way, man. You can, but this was gonna happen. You know, the consequences. And I just like talking to the younger artists and letting them know, you know, hey, this is what you got to do, man. This is just the grind. Don't worry about that, you know. And if we had more of that when I was coming up, probably be way better than I am now. So, you know, that's the ultimate goal for Redwood Beats. It's just, you know, it's so many different things these artists can be doing. There's so many different grinds they can do, you know what I'm saying? As long as they have somewhere to go to talk, and the projects and the stuff that we have going, you know, trying to start a school for producers and engineers. Man, I have so many hats. It's hard to explain. You know, I manage music, I produce, I engineer, you know, marketing, you know, even getting everything together to fly these artists overseas. You know, it's so many different things, you know. So.
Okay. So what's the end goal for this year in 2021?
For 2021, I got a few albums coming out. Have a few releases. I got some surprises coming. Just be on the lookout. We might have a documentary dropping. I got Trey Groove album coming out. I got Destiny V album coming out. Antho Zion album coming out. We got Redwood High coming out. We got some new members, man, that y'all gonna be surprised to see. You know what I'm saying? I got some collabs that I'm working on that I think is gonna, you know, some people gonna start watching.
Okay. And let the people know where they can find you at on social media.
It's gonna be Redwood Beats. with a Z. Just gonna check me out, go find me, and let me know, hit me up.
So what's some of the notable songs or tapes that you feel have been best received by your audience?
Man, crazy story, man. When I first started doing this, man, I had to sit down, me and C. Wood sat down, and man, in high school I wrote this song called, of course I write, so I wrote this song called My Chick. It wasn't called My Chick at the time, but it was it was called something else, I don't want to say it, but but we named it My Chick, man, and I tried to sing it, man. I wanted to be an R&B artist. I tried to sing it, but I couldn't sing it, so I called C. Woods. C. Woods laid the hook down. I had some rappers come through and lay a verse down, but as of today, my fan base in Russia has took off. #1 in Russia, man, just from this song, man. It's crazy.
So what's the #1 song that's in Russia?
Russia is gonna be My Chick.
Okay.
It's pretty much, man, C. Woods. I had a few other artists on there. Man, it did real good overseas, man. It caught their attention.
How many streams you got?
On My Chick, it's over 7,000-8,000 streams in Russia.
Okay. Why do you think it was received best in Russia?
I still, as artists, we don't really know where the songs or the fan base will go, man. I'm still surprised, but you know, it's just that type of song. I'm probably gonna do a remix soon to it, man, a female version to it, but I'm still trying to figure that out now, man.
Would you travel to Russia?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That's the end goal. We gotta go give them that song, man. So the people that's on that song, man, stay tuned. We gotta go take a trip to Russia.
All streaming platforms?
All platforms. Just look it up, Redwood Beats, you know, it's on all platforms.
Okay, you tuned in with In the Streets TV. This is Redwood Beats, and we out.